Shalom Chavarim, this is Rabbi Itzhak Shapira from the land of Israel. Due to the significance and importance of what we are about to show you today, we have decided to take just a small glimpse of the recent shiur with Eldad Kenan from the land of Israel to show you one of the most incredible discoveries that are going to affect your life and my life. If you're a Messianic Jew or Messianic Gentile, if you're in the Messianic faith, you know how important it is to reconcile Messianic Judaism with the complete house of Israel, with complete Judaism. Today, we will show you these incredible discoveries. As you see right here behind me, there are menorahs. Well, there are other places that we see menorahs, but today's lesson, we are going to take you deeper to the secret that this cave holds. If you are blessed by this shiur, please consider subscribing. Please consider joining us in kosherpastor.com and Yeshivat Shiv. Most importantly, this is our gift for you. Share it, like it, and make sure that this shiur is known worldwide. Messianic Jews were here. 300-400 years after Yeshua, they lived there, and they continue to see themselves as Jews. Let the evidence speak for itself. God bless you, and shalom.
Well, we continue. We have a menorah on the wall of this tomb, but it should be Jewish. But when we look at the burials, none is classic Jewish, as you can see, and here. Here we have an arch.
Not classic Jewish again.
No. And we have a ceiling over the burial, which meant that this meant to be one-time burial.
Interesting.
And more arches. Not classic Jewish.
Yes, but the menorah is here.
Yes, and as we know, Messianic Jews use the menorah for symbol.
Could this place be a compound of Messianic Jewish burial?
Yes, why not?
Wow.
And it's not all. It is. We start here.
Oh yeah, wait.
We have what seems to be the door of the temple.
The Bet HaMikdash. Do you see the temple?
You see that stairs?
Oh
yeah.
This is Jewish. Now you cannot play
The
around.
symbol.
Listen,
It should be Jewish.
No boy would put this on an arm.
But, okay, true, but what Jew would put this in a tomb?
Because Mashiach is going to build the Bet HaMikdash. The
And
temple.
Messianic Jew has no problem with corpse defilement.
True.
Okay?
But he's still talking about the temple. He's still talking about the temple. Amazing. Because one of the expectations is for Messiah to rebuild the temple.
Yeah. And we have a lion here.
Lion of Judah.
Right. And, wow, we go here.
This is no doubt here.
Just another menorah.
Hey, somebody.
Another lion. And when we get in
What
here,
is this? Is this a man? What is this?
could be. I don't know. We have some decoration here. And the head here. I guess it's modern. I'm not sure it's old. I don't know. We have this highly decorated burial here, which is arched. And it's a double burial.
But wait, there's a surprise.
But it's perpendicular.
Yes.
This is somebody important.
Pardon me?
This looks like somebody important would be put here. Somebody who had some guilt.
Could be.
But wait. There's
But
more.
if you look up,
Oh my God.
you see a cross.
Oh my God.
Follow the light. We have one line from here to this point, and the other line from here,
Oh my God.
all across the ceiling to the other end.
Oh my God.
It's a clear cross.
Wow.
With the temple and the lions of Judah and the menorah. And remember, the cross is a symbol of Yeshua already in the New Testament. Take your cross and follow me. And people are following Yeshua here with a cross, as he said. When they die, they follow him, going to be united with him. Take your cross and follow me. This is it.
We also, I notice, have a name here in Greek. Do we know?
I can read it. I think it's Latin.
Latin.
It's Rapazaloa.
Rapazaloa, yes.
It's not Greek.
It's not Greek, okay.
No.
We have here a cross.
Yeah.
We have here the temple.
And a menorah here.
Give it to me. We have here the Bet HaMikdash. Okay, this is a symbol of the dead, you said, of dead. But why is the symbol of that put inside a temple? Because Mashiach will resurrect us when he established the temple. It means that the person who was buried here believed in Tchiyat HaMetim, in the resurrection from the dead.
Every Jew believed this.
Well, the Pharisees.
Kids.
Yeah, what I'm saying is the person who put this together, who wanted this, he was understanding the Tchiyat HaMetim like a Pharisee.
Yeah.
Like a Pharisee. Yet.
But he did this not like a Pharisee.
No, this is
It's
not.
a 3D.
It is a 3D.
Yeah.
Very small change to halacha. It's not major. And then you come here and say, hey, by the way,
I have another one.
I am a Jew. I want to leave you a mark so you know who I am. I'm a Jew.
Yes, it's a human.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like a man.
Yeah, it does look like a man. It does look like a man. Clearly, that's his hand.
Yes.
It looked like his hand.
He lost his head. He met ISIS.
Yeah. He's, what is he doing by this? I don't know. But the menorah is clearly here.
Yeah.
And notice something. The Lion of Judah is over the menorah. Is like climbing over the menorah. It's interesting. Messiah says, greater is the one, greater is I than the temple. We are standing here. And this is a picture of that, Matt, that he is over. He's over the menorah. He's greater than the menorah. He's greater than the temple. It's all so clear. And as a matter of fact, to me, these two look like a columns. And you asked me what this means, and I told you my personal understanding. This look like a knife. To me, this looks like actually a knife, not like a column. Because the Midrash teaches, this is an ancient Midrash teach, that it asks the question, why when Abraham did the Akedah, why is it called Ma'achelet? Ma'achelet, the knife.
Yeah.
And Ma'achelet, it's called by this name because all of Israel ochlim. They are eating by the merit of what Avraham Avinu is doing. So perhaps, and maybe it's a long stretch, the way we understand it, this is the sacrifice in essence of Messiah. The symbolize of the same concept, that through the atoning power of what Yeshua.
This is supposed to slaughter Yitzhak. And here is Yitzhak.
Oh my God. That's not like that.
This ma'achelet is between the columns,
Yes.
and the man is between the columns.
Right. Like that.
And they have, something is connected them.
Oh my
It's
God.
connecting them.
They are connecting to Yeshua, is connecting to the Abrahamic covenant, to the.
If this is a ma'achelet, this must be Yitzchak.
Yes, yes, yes. I again, to me, it's clearly look like a knife. This
Okay.
And this looks to me like a man, clearly.
So what man would be connected to ma'achelet if it's not Yitzchak?
Yeah.
But it's Yitzchak, you know why? Because you sacrifice in a temple. So it's not Abraham.
No, it's not that.
It must be a sacrifice, or a symbol of sacrifice, which is Yitzchak.
Incredible, Chaverim. We are standing here in probably the stronger evidence we've seen for Menorah Gvura of a Messianic Jew who, follower of Yeshua, he leaves us here multiple symbols. By the way, I don't know if you've seen it, but there is also one
Another
here.
menorah.
Another menorah.
Yeah.
This is to me the fact that this is here, and you notice this is like a chamber. We're coming in from this chamber.
Okay.
It's almost saying, hey, this is a Messianic Jewish area, you know, a Messianic Jewish area. And look at this. The design is followed. The design is followed perfectly. The pattern that you have given us. And I don't find it a coincidence that I really believe that this picture and this picture goes together.
Of course.
I don't see them as two separate pictures.
Well, this is the picture of the closed temple, okay? Now, when you open, what you see is the sacrifice of Yitzchak and the tool of the sacrificial.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
This is inside the temple. This is out of the temple. It's closed.
We need to stop for a second and process. I think this is something we're going to have to release to the public, actually. Even Pastor Matt, it's just too important, too big. We have a cross again. By the way, how did they get this coloring? Do we have any idea? How did they find it? This coloring to know that there's exactly. This is not the original, is it?
No, the red is reconstructed.
It's reconstructed, but how did
Following the pattern of the ancient.
Oh, this the pattern.
Yeah.
But there's
So
no,
that we can see it.
But there's no doubt about it that this is a cross.
What else?
Yes.
It's very primitive, very rude, but it's a cross.
Yes. These colors, this is Bet HaMikdash,
The front.
the front of the Bet HaMikdash, and here you see the steps even
Yeah.
to go up. Chaverim, this is by far the greatest evidence that we were able to show you so far of Messianic Jews who view themselves as Jews, but at the same time, Yeshua is in the center. Hey, I'm Jewish, there's a menorah. Hey, I believe in the resurrection of the dead.
And the temple.
And the temple and the rebuilding of the temple. Think about it. But at the same time, Yeshua is greater than the temple. He will rebuild the temple. We know that without a shadow of a doubt. This is incredible. Wow. Shalom Chaverim. I hope you enjoy this life-changing discovery right here from Israel, a place that is closed down, but by the mercy of God was open for you. Let me recap for you the conclusion of what we learned about ancient Messianic Jews. Fact number one, Messianic Jews were here long after the 1st century. This area was developed to what we see today, all the way up to the 5th century. It is all likelihood that Messianic Jews were in this area 400 years, over 400 years after the resurrection of Yeshua. Number two, We also learned that Messianic Jews indeed believed in the resurrection from the dead, just as the Pharisees believe. It is important to understand that Messianic Jews, in many regards, agreed with Pharisaic Judaism, as later on turned to be Rabbinic Judaism. Number 3. Messianic Jews believe that Yeshua will come, just as I see right here and right here, to the left and to the right of me. And they believe that Yeshua will rebuild the temple. Number 4, as we have seen, Messianic Jews believe that Yeshua and Yeshua alone will rebuild the temple. He is Lord over the temple. Number 5, we also see that Messianic Jews, with the symbols of Menorah and Bet HaMikdash, the temple, still see themselves as Jews in every step of the way. Number 6, we also see the importance of the cross to Messianic Jews. When Yeshua says, pick up the cross and follow me, this is exactly what they have done, not just figuratively, but literally, as we see the evidence of this sealing. And last but not least, number 7. Messianic Jews knew and understand Jewish Midrash. Indeed, they understand the oral law, and please do not write us negative content, negative comments. The picture here is clear, as they connected the Midrash of the knife of feeding of Abraham all the way to the new covenant. Yes, this story is found in the Midrash. I encourage you to look it up yourself. There is so many more voices that crying from those graves, and we have a job to find those voices right here in the land and bring these voices to you and to the Messianic Judaism and to the entire house of Israel. The voice cry out today and say, I am Jewish, I am Jewish, I am Jewish, and I am a follower of the Jewish Messiah. What about you? Are you the follower of the Jewish Messiah? Consider it. Look us up at ahavatami.org, Yeshivat Shuru, and Kosher Pastor. Thank you for Kosher Pastor, Eldad Kainan, and our staff for producing this video together. Rejoice, share this video, and God bless you.